Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. You know, for all you guys out there that struggle with your volleys, you know, I get it. Volleys are not the easiest shot technique-wise to execute, but I want to touch on one volley today that tends to be, I think, you know, one of the most unique shots in tennis and probably the hardest volley out there, and that's when the ball comes high to your backhand side. So I want to go ahead and show you guys how I hit this shot in slow motion to start. And then we'll get into, you know, kind of the thought process behind, you know, where to hit this, how to hit this when this situation presents itself. Okay, so here I am at the net. All right, so you can see that ball, again, it's definitely above my head, a little bit behind my body. This is a shot, you guys, where, you know, your back might actually face the other side of the court to be, you know, kind of allowing you to reach back and hit this volley. Okay, so first and foremost, be in continental grip, obviously. We're at the net, we're looking to stay in continental for any volley we kind of encounter. And for all you guys that use two hands on your backhand volley, this shot, even if you stick with two hands majority of the time, I need you guys to start letting go of the left hand to allow for more reach to be able to hit this ball. Okay, a couple things about just where this ball tends to go. All right, as I reach back and get into this position, my body kind of balances out the fact that I'm reaching high to the left here by kind of producing a shot that moves low to the right. So don't be shocked, you know, once you start hitting this ball squarely on the strings, that a majority of the time it's going cross court and a little bit angle. That's fine. One major thing I want you guys to work on with this is your posture. Okay, we got to be really careful that as we go up to hit this, that we don't start kind of dropping the shoulders down and the wrist down too quickly to help the ball get over the net. It's really key that we're not expecting a lot of power on this ball, but we need to keep the ball on the strings to give it enough push to get over. So if you notice when I hit this shot, contact's up somewhere in this range, and I'm trying to keep my posture up really tall all the way through the hit. And granted, because I'm 6'7", a lot of times I don't have to leave the ground, but some of you guys and girls might feel your right leg, and this is totally okay, you might feel your right leg get off the ground to help you hit this shot. That's going to be a little bit of an extra reach factor, so let it happen. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of these in a little more real-time speed, and then we'll take a look at the option where we actually try to get it to go down the line, and that's a little bit of a different scenario, but for now this is that deep, high backhand volley. Would almost consider it an overhead at this point, and I'm going to play these cross court, okay? Here we go. One more time, Mark. So there, right there, you can see my back is pretty visible to you guys because that ball got a little bit more behind me. And that's okay. Just make sure your eyes, as the body kind of rotates this much, make sure the eyes stay out here. Don't let your eyes turn back because the ball, the majority of the time it's traveling, is in front of you. So I'll let my shoulders really coil, but I'm going to keep my focus out here in front of me, okay? Now, once we're comfortable with this position and this contact, if we want the option to be able to go down the line, we've got to incorporate more of a wrist snap. I've got to let the strings come a little more over the top of the ball. And this is a little more offensive way to play this shot. So keep the wrist super loose. Before contact, try to snap and let the strings get a little bit more above the ball to direct it down the line, okay? So let's take a look. All right, you guys can see, look at that racket angle. I start with it really laying back, almost like I could set a drink on here and hold it, and then I'm trying to snap pretty severely over the top of the ball. See it again. And that one has a much sharper angle into the court. It actually springs up pretty good out of the court. The only time I don't want to hit it really in that direction, if I can help it, is if my opponent's already over there, okay? So, very tricky ball. Keep that posture up. Allow for the big shoulder turn. Okay, a majority of the time, just to ensure good contact, play most of these cross court. And then as you guys get comfortable with this ball, start to work on that wrist snap to be able to have the ability to hit down the line on these. All right, so hope you enjoy that. Please click like below this video. And if you happen to be watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and we'll see you guys soon.